front end is back together. It's back on all fours now. It is mostly done, or mostly how I want it. There's still a little bit more work to do in the engine bay, but it's good enough to roll around for right now so I can get to other things that need to be done. And one of those is the floors. Well, I need to clean it out first, but I've got some replacement panels in there. They're actually for a 67 Mustang, but they'll fit just fine with a little bit of cutting. And before I do that, I need to get the heater box out after cleaning the inside out. I think the heater box comes out with these 3 nuts, maybe more. Start with those and see how it goes, but that's what I got going on right now, so let's see how that goes. The trunk floor is actually in pretty good shape. The only real problem is the rotted out quarter fenders, which I need to take care of, but trunk floor looks pretty good. Oh, so you can see this floor's got some bad spots in it. And why I've got the replacement floor panels for the front part here. But to get that replaced, I got to get all that stuff out from underneath the dashboard. I need to get the sound deadener out of there. To do that, I need to get the heater box out of there. I think to do that, I need to get the lower part of the dashboard out. So, start that now. See how that goes. I can hang this light somewhere. It's really starting to smell like mice. I'm afraid of what's going to come out with that. This is going to be fun. See a little more of it there. I've taken one of these out before, but it wasn't on my car. I've never had this one out, so trying to remember what all was involved. I do remember it being a pain though. So those outside nuts are loose. I can see at least one here, and then another connected to the blower assembly there. I don't know if it'll come down after those two are out, but those are next on the list to be taken out. We'll see how much looser that gets. Now it's coming down. Yeah, we got movement now. Does the blower come with it or does it come out separately? Comes out with it. Ah, it's nasty. Yeah, just as I suspected, it's a, well, yeah, it was a mouse home. Oh, it smells disgusting. Lots of little vacuum lines. Dry rotted, cracked vacuum lines. That looks like that's out. And if that's the case, that's not as bad as I remembered. So the 3 bolts on the front, and then the one up in this corner, well, right here actually, went up into that corner. Looks like about 2 or 3 vacuum hoses. I think this is for the fan. Nope, maybe not. Got some electrical connections there. I'm sure there's one on the motor. Or maybe that is the one for the motor. Oh, and then the deflector door connector, which is down here. It's just a single 1/4 inch hex head. And then that was it. I think. Something else is holding on. What do we got? Yep, looks like more vacuum. Okay, yeah, vacuum. And the fan motor. There we are. That's actually not too bad. Huh. I remember that being much harder. Let's get this outside and see what it looks like. I can tell you what it smells like. There it is in all its glory. About as disgusting as I expected it to be. But pulling it out actually wasn't too bad. As mentioned, there was a few vacuum hoses, a deflector door cable, and a couple sets of wiring harnesses. That's about it. I will probably leave that sitting outside for now. Clean it up later. I'm going to hold on to it. I don't plan on putting it back in anytime in the near future. But now I can get to the back side of the firewall though, and I can get the sound deadener out of the way. Oh, cowl might need some work. It's not as bad as I expected though. I figured the top hat would be rotted, which is that round tube area that goes up, but it's nice that there's no holes on the very bottom, or on the yeah, well, holes through the cowl, I guess. Nice. So many vacuum hoses. Getting into the dashboard of every car is different, and they all suck. Gauge panel. Alright, this is what I was after, trying to get that out. This hooks into the back of the AC heating control panel. And I couldn't get to that without the gauge cluster out of the way. I'll probably just leave this panel here. It doesn't hurt anything. Put all that back together. Still no build sheet, but I do keep finding these little paper Maverick emblems like I found when I was taking the carpet out. Kind of interesting, not exactly sure what those are, but maybe that's a neat find. Alright, so as you can see, I have clean and clear access to the firewall now, so I can do all the cutting and welding I need to around it without setting other things on fire. Also looks like I've got a lot of work to do, but one thing I was noticing when I was reviewing some of the footage, I'd mentioned that this was easier than I remember, and I realized the key to that was not having the seats in the way. When pulling the box out, it came right out without a seat here. The last car, or the last Maverick I was trying to do that with, or helping somebody with, we were trying to pull it out going under the dashboard with a bench seat in the way. So I think not having the seat here was the key to making that easy to do. So if you have to change one of these out, don't be afraid to yank your seat. I think it'll make it a lot easier. But anyways, I've got a lot of cleanup, a lot of cutting to do. This is probably all I'm going to do on this video. I've already got more footage than I feel like cutting and splicing together. So yeah, we'll say that's all for now, and we'll probably get to the floors in the next one. So see you guys in the next video.